Good morrow, everyone. It is me, Cut of Clink, your host of the World of Clink, which you are now watching. Congratulations. Stellaris. Yes, okay, it's about 8 hours, 12 hours late. But it's going up now. We're doing some Stellaris. That's it. Voyages of the Emumu. What's been happening? What's been happening with the Emumu? Well, if you missed last week's stream, the Emumu did find intelligent life in the galaxy, which they were quite happy about, really, being sort of the liberally type people that they were. Unfortunately, they did find, however, that one of the neighbouring empires were basically jerks to them. There were some other species that were also a bit jerky to them, but overall things were relatively okay. They also found another species which, for some reason, looks exactly like them. I'm not sure what that means, but we'll maybe find out at some point. The biggest concern, however, is that the Emumu military is not capable of fighting really anyone, which is a bit concerning. So, through a number of leadership changes, as we had quite a few different leadership changes last time, a lot of our older leaders are now dead, passed away from old age. Our new leaders have been trying to, well, with everything going on, trying to build a military capable of actually destroying enemy, or potentially just defending our own space. So that's basically the plan. Otherwise, everything went relatively okay. We did some archaeological digs. We've encountered 2 separate mega beasts, which is great. And an ancient Fallen Empire, which is directly to the north of us, which is great. Thankfully, though, the weird black hole did not eat anyone in the last session, so hopefully that maintains this session. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Still want to know what was going on with that. Well, let's get into it, and it should be... Oh, look at that. It's at full 440 by 440p. That should be fantastic from what I am seeing in my preview window. So, awesome. We're now finally at full res for this game. I am so happy because that's going to make things look even better. The last stream I was the one that I watched and went, hey, this looks terrible. How could people even be watching this? So I was a bit embarrassed about that. So happily went and got it fixed. Anywho, let's play some Stellaris. Let's get back into it and find out what's going to happen with the Emumu. So, what are we doing? Oh, yes, we did actually found some planets. So we've now found some planets. We have a secondary sector, because one planet is quite far away from us. We've got a few little archaeological digs which are going ahead. This one here is going ahead currently. And otherwise, I think we're just building up at the moment. Yeah, we jumped. We've actually created a separate sector of space up here. Well, it's not even a sector yet, because we don't have a planet there, but basically just a little enclave up here. Ooh, so Old Gods, Shrine to the Precipient. Scientific Officer Kiri Rocker has reported with the ISS Cackling Oku's findings at the Precipitant's Shrine. That is like the most ridiculous sentence I think I've ever had to read. They recognized early on that a text in some logographic script is logographic script is inlaid in the walls, heavily distorted by the layers of translucent lacquer. Initial attempts at unscrambling text relying on the raw processing power of the IS Cackling Oku's computer to reconstruct the text from plain images proved fruitless, as it was simply too distorted to place in any no-lingual family tree. Next, the crew of the ISS Cackling Oku attempted bombarding... Do we have to keep saying that? Attempted bombarding the lacquer with light of varying wavelengths and intensity, but no beneficial reactions were observed. Kirilee Rocker apparently considered physically separating the lacquer from the inlaid text, but realised that the strange glyphs would doubtlessly have been made misshapen to begin with, only to assume their proper shapes when viewed correctly through the lens of the lacquer. Science Officer Kirilee Rocker was about to call the mission a failure when, looking up as they irritably paced along the edges of the circular space, they realised that discrete lines of cohesive text were momentarily forming before their eyes, and melting away only replaced with new lines. So, like, what is it? Contact? That movie that came out the other year? Contact? I can't remember what it was called now. I mean, it was a good movie, but it was kind of forgettable, I have to say. Visually, fine. Visually perfect. But plot, a little bit forgettable. Still a good film. Not long after, I have to remember what it is. Not long after that, the ceiling, walls, and floor imaged in a spiral pattern. Text from other shrines should help us piece it all together. So yeah, I found a shrine up here to the old Emumu species, and I think over here is the other Emumu. Nope, that's the fat people who love me. The blob people, I don't even really want to know what to call them. Yeah, look, who the hell are these people? They're kind of like ridiculous communist versions of me. They're also overwhelming in fleet power, which is concerning. So I do have destroyers available to me. Oh, they found me some Yut precursor civilization. They've given me a Yut artifact. Well, that's very nice. Yes, these guys are a corptocracy, but they're actually quite friendly with me. We match in a couple of spots, and we've actually got a defensive pact with them. These guys we were debating about. Oh yeah, and there was a colony where everyone disappeared. Cerulean Galactic Republic has embraced the Alien Freedom Organization. Then there's these guys who are called Generic Empire. I don't know who they are, but we've... Look at them, they're space elves. They're a bit weird. They're down here. I kind of got a bit annoyed at them because they took this archaeological dig site. So they're a potential option. I mean, like, I'm playing a relatively democratic civilization who's not really warmongery, but probably do want to go to war at some point. So we want to look at adopting our diplomat to a crust cap, so that gets us trust. Friendship. Friendship increases energy and unity output with things with multiple species on them. So this increases our research speed, increases our immigration pool, reduces border friction, and provides additional medical workers on planets for free. So that's an interesting little one there. I'm not too sure about diplomacy. I mean, I don't... Oh, we need form federation. If we go that route, we want to form a federation. We probably do want to form a federation. So, I mean, this is probably a good solid one to get, and it does have some additional bonuses to it. Alternatively, chivalrous, so we could become chivalry, increasing our ship fire rate, trust growth, energy production. That's pretty good. Warriors valor, army morale is increased, and glorious battle, we provides unity by destroying enemy ships. That's pretty awesome. Academy. So, that's okay. That's pretty interesting. So this would basically focus us towards a very much science basis. Nature increases habitability, increases farmers, reduces clear blocker costs, which is also something we're good at. Generate 2 random posits on all planets. Oh, that's pretty cool. Spaceborne, that was another one we were thinking about. Starbase increases starbase capacity. It's all about starbases. Oh, we could go down the individual tree. You can actually become space pirates, and this is pretty cool. Liberty. Ooh, what's this? Pop corruption immigration. Reduces specialist consumption. Increases influence. Increases bonuses against war guys who permit slavery. That's pretty cool. Overall increases leadership and pop. I don't know. I'm really quite unsure what I want to choose. think it's got to be Liberty. I think just based on how I've been playing the race, it's got to be Liberty. We've been very, what do you call it? We've pushed for expanding our horizons and so on quite a bit. Oh, well, these guys look like jerks. Authoritarian, militarist, elitist. It's the best I got. Right, so those two... Did I? Right, so that's a gun platform. This one here... That's right, that one was upgrading to a star hold to get access to those trade resources. This one's building mining stations, and I think everything else is relatively okay. You can probably be disbanded at the moment. I don't need loads of construction ships anymore. Excavated that fully. Haven't excavated this one at all. So we've still got a few. That one was going to take me forever, so I basically stopped looking at it for a bit. Whereas, yep, you're coming back to finally do it. So we'll see how we go. Oh look, they closed their borders to us. Who would have guessed? Stupid South Thori Imperium. I think he's so big. Do I have an L-gate? I do have an L-gate.
Stop fighting.
The voice needs to be slightly more whinier. I'm afraid that just wasn't whiny enough. So Palamesis is actually one of our rivals. They're kind of jerks. So they've actually declared war. Consequently, we're now at war. Awesome. Oh dear. Alright, so that's going to be that. There's literally one choke point here, so if we can hold there and force our way forward, we'll be fine. Now, my only issue is, I think the Palacia Imperium is a bit more powerful on us. Oh, I have a lot more fleet power than we do. Technologically wise, we're about equal. So, yep. Where's my ship designer? Improved deflectors, no, that's all pretty good. That's all pretty good. Okay, it's not pretty good. I mean, realistically speaking, our ships are shit. But it's better than nothing. I really have I don't have enough ships. And that's upgrading, so I can't even build. Can I build ships while it's upgrading? No, because I don't have the money.
Special project complete.
I can build a Corvette. Or linguistic. Right, so we've gotten more of the Godhead. Alright, so it's going to be tricky. It's going to be really tricky. I just am not sure about committing. I suppose I've got to commit because otherwise he's screwed. I mean, he's got nearly 2,000 in ships, so he's pretty pumped. It's also going to take me for friggin' ever to get there. Damn, now negative money. Hooray! Alright, so I can't go there because there's a killer thing, and I can't go there because there's a killer thing. Well, you might as well do an excavation and do some archaeology. Probably should have checked that. Is this thing a rally point?
Construction complete.
Doesn't look like it. It's a little bit disappointing, actually. I'm normally pretty good at staying out of fights for the early part of the game, because I tend to be pretty bad at them. Sathori Imperium's on that side. This is really bad. You know, I think I will form a defensive pact with these guys. I can't because I'm at war.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Why did you charge in, dude? Why?
System survey complete.
You're mad, brah. So I got 52 corvettes. That's a lot of corvettes. So I better stop. The biggest problem here is that there's one choke point. I mean, in some respects that's good because you could defend it easily, but because he's gone off and basically wasted a fleet, that's going to make life a lot trickier. Excavations carried out by archaeologists in Aku have somehow activated several ancient sentinel droids. The hostile have been contained. I guess we'll just neutralise them. I think it's probably the best. I'm happy to spend that money.
Research complete.
Hyperdrive 2, that would have been helpful. Chemical plants, I think. Mean we can start mining volatile motes.
Construction complete.
I think we already can start mining. Yeah, we already can. It's just on planets we can. Alright, let's have a quick look. We can build some stuff on these planets. You're fine for jobs wise, but we can get a Autochon monument. Autocathon, Autocachon. So all of these places everyone is pretty happy with at the moment. There's not really a major issues. I think we've cleared most of the blockers. Can't clear that one yet, so that's fine. Egg Station is now up and running, which means we can build an Admiralty. Yes. By tracing weak energy trails, most likely by face-spraying vessels, one particular asteroid in the cluster was signaled out. Close inspection of the asteroid's surface asserted the theory of prior space traffic as multiple signs of landing, so I should probably go back. Yeah, I think it was basically this one was a... anyway. Keep digging. From memory, there was energy readings in the asteroid cluster.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Oh, they've managed to take 2 worlds. Okay, go us. Lost the space battles, but winning the war. Asteroid dwelling. Oh, cool. Where's that?
Construction complete.
That's right. We've decided to try and find the rubricator. Where is this asteroid dwelling? Oh, it's here. That was that level 10 one. The crystals, Corvette hull points plus 100. Yeah. Can do it quick. Oh, we've re-elected our current ruler. I didn't even bother even looking at the election. I finished the archaeological site. Getting inside the asteroid, the expeditions made quite a fascinating discovery. Abandoned cryopods, hundreds of thousands of them, lined vast dugout chambers. Each pod was opened and inactive, giving the impression they had already fulfilled their purpose. The current theory is the asteroid served as some sort of colonization shuttle, hurled through space towards some prosperous habitat. While in proximity to its destination, automated systems woke up the crew and left the asteroid in short-distance spacecraft. Okay. Cool. Well, that's gotten me quite a few... I should have quite a few artifacts now, I believe. Hey, do I want... Can I get bonuses in a defensive war somewhere? No, I could give myself volatile ammunition. Increases my kinetic damage. Actually, yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. Alright.
Special project complete.
Ah, Tiangi. I met the space whales! Hooray! Now, fleet manager. Yep, that's... Okay, cool. He's not stupid. 215. Yep, we'll get that last destroyer and we'll move to here.
Special project complete.
Hey. We found the yacht. Alright, do I have the ability to... Is this research test? Yes, I do. Okay, cool. actually have no idea which colony to choose next. Maybe go to an Ultra. I got rid of one of my construction ships. Apparently not. Yep. Oh, sorry. Can't afford your Patron of the Arts thing this time.
Construction complete.
Now, I think our best option at the moment is to cut off as much of their resources as we can. I've actually got a 3,000 force fleet there, which isn't too bad. If you could bring in his last one, we'd actually have a pretty damn decent chance of taking out their enemy, taking him out.
Situation log updated.
Right, so that's where his fleet is. So we're going to hit... So our best bet is actually to hit not there, but there. See if we can take out that transport fleet. It's alright, we're looking at gene modding, weren't we? Yep, some selective defoliants. Uh-oh. Do I fully retreat? No.
Construction complete. Battle commenced. System survey complete.
Hey, we finally finished the Habitable Worlds event chain. Gotta research that. Nice.
Battling aggressor station.
So if I'm really quick here, I can potentially go and take out his stations and vessels. The idea here is essentially we just keep ahead because he's gonna have to sit down and take back his shit. So if I can take out more of his stuff, oh, it's 1.2. Has he split his fleet? No, he's still got 1,000 fleet there. Oh, I don't know what just happened there.
Battle commenced. Research complete. Construction complete.
The who? The Mitron United. Oh, they closed their borders on me. Oh, thanks, jerks. That sounds cool. I've never seen it before. Let's build it. Surprised we haven't encountered like one of the space Mongol ones. The space, whatever you call them, vandals or however you want to pronounce them. Right, so Baldur has been taken. That's an energy producing planet. It's not a massive critical planet, I wouldn't say, but stuff it. And see, he's now having to retreat because he knows that I have a potential of taking out a lot of his ships. We didn't have a research vessel there. Actually, probably be able to get some decent research.
Battle commenced. System survey complete.
Nope. Retreat. Retreat. Looks like he's actually split.
Research complete.
Right. Now we head back that way and we retake some stuff. So the idea behind this is basically we slow him down because my ally is useless, and won't. I've basically got a thing on my fleet already which says take point, which means his fleet should be coming to find me. Sadly, in Stellaris the AI is a bit crap, so basically what I'm doing is I'm going behind his lines, taking out his resources, and forcing him to come back. And as you can see. Oh, he's winning currently, unfortunately. Yeah, it looks like he's won. Mainly because we're suffering a lot more war exhaustion. That appears to be the problem. Attrition-wise, we've lost a lot of space battles. So we're actually causing about the same level of attrition, but he's just lost a lot less space battles. However, he is occupied. But again, it's nothing major because we've only occupied star systems. We haven't occupied worlds. So again, I really need my ally to do something, and we might have a chance at this. It's not too bad, I guess, but let's go research station output, I think. Ooh, we met the curator order. They're pretty cool for upping your research and development. Hello, Curator Enclave. Can you aid us in our research? Sure, we'll purchase that. What did I choose? Liberty.
Special project complete.
Found some yacht. Found some yacht. Cool. So they've actually made peace because they've realised that they probably can't catch me, which is great because we were actually losing that war at some level because of all our losses in the... But status quo is overall good for us because there was very little chance we were going to be able to turn that one with our size of our fleet. So clearly I need to massively...
System survey complete.
I need to start a massive fleet upgrade and see what we can do. So, we have no species points because we already have stuff. So yeah, we can't really do much, but I could upgrade the Gearoids. People are useless. Or at least these guys, which is probably the big one, which could be, if I could get rid of Decadent, is probably the one to get rid of. So I got some genetic modification, which gives me species points. So species points allows me to get rid of stuff. So at the moment, I can't buy anything because he's got no trait picks left. But what I can do is I can get rid of that one. He's got one pick left, but he's got no points. So I'm basically creating a non-slaving Orbis who don't care about slavery that much, and then I'm going to apply that template across all of the worlds. It'll take 24 months, so 2 years. And then they will biologically modify them to do that. Now, I can't remember, I think a ceasefire means we have to keep our borders open for a certain period of time, so I might actually try and get that research, if I can. Don't know how lucky I'm going to be. Now, let's increase that defensive pact with these guys. It's expensive, but it's probably not a bad option because that means we're now in a 3-part little tripatriot alliance going on here. That could potentially form a federation. The federations are good-ish for most of the game. The problem with federations is largely it's hard to go to war sometimes. You can't generally go for wars of conquest. You've got to go for wars of... Well, unless you're in a federation of crappy people who like enslaving others and so on. He's actually trapped, which is a pain in the neck. Resource storage full. Oh, cool. We'll sell some... Yeah, sell some of that.
Research complete.
Basic combat roles. At the moment my fleet basically just waddle up to people and shoot them. What I want to get is something that actually tells my ships how they should be fighting. I probably want to... That's tricky. So my trade hub is now up, so I should be getting trade from all of that. Yep. Right, well, while that is going on, I'm going to go to my fleet manager. I think he should have... That fleet should now be fully upgraded. Yes, it is. It is fully upgraded and full, so I'm going to need to create a new fleet. But first up, I'm going to go to my ship designer, and I'm going to hopefully upgrade some things. Right, that's all I can upgrade is the hyperdrive. could be getting squeezed. Uh-oh. So it's laid claim to Mestros and Dorcan. Also declared rivalry. Well, I best declare rivalry on them. Who are these people? They're a theocratic monarchy. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to get a ship manager, create a new fleet. It's going to be destroyers. What is it? 16, so 8. 8 destroyers. Yep. So we've completed our species enhancement and we've upgraded Almost. Let's just make sure they haven't bred any more. No, cool. You'll note that there isn't really a... there we go, defensive pact.
Construction complete.
This ain't good. This ain't good at all. Right. So, what we probably want to do is... aren't we egalitarian? I thought we were egalitarian. Mastering nature costs quite a bit, not a massive thing. So that one, environmental restoration, will remove negative traits. Don't see any negative traits here at all. This appears to be quite a nice place. What I think I will do is increase planetary growth on all of my planets. Oh, he's already in. Yeah, encourage.
Research complete.
Yeah, let's go to cruises. It's a bit silly at some level, but probably it's not a bad option, really. I mean, it pushes... pushes me up against them a little bit. Do I have combat rolls? Actually, I probably should do that. Alright, so you are a swarm. You are a... Nope, pick it.
Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded.
Cool.
Construction complete.
It's claiming a lot of our space. Dangerous, dangerous. It's basically claimed all of this space.
Complete.
Arcane deciphering, hyper entertainment forums. Fleet command alert plus 20. Yes, that's what I want. Sometimes playing this game can be a little slow. It is a 4x. That's how 4x's work. Wow, it's all quiet on the eastern and western fronts. That's what I mean by. That's what I mean by paradox games. Sometimes feeling like you just want that. You just want that little arrow to go one more step faster. I'm almost feeling like I go down diplomacy quickly just to get... Yeah, I'm going to do that, just to get Federation. Because I think we need a Federation here. So I could discover a precursor site, which is probably not a bad idea, actually.
Situation log updated.
How many more do I need? One more. Let's do it. Oh, gotta cool it. Wait for it to cool down.
Research complete.
Actually, out of jobs on Emumu. Egg. What shall we do on Emu? We need some jobs. Minerals and volatile notes. Right, so that's the fake ones. Probably like a central reverse view. What we need. Are those on the market? Yep, we can. Upkeep could be a bit of an issue. Set the market to basically pay that maintenance cost for me because I just know that I'm probably not going to be able to pay it myself. My biggest concern here is arguably up there because I think there's the point where it's more likely to go horribly wrong. No, that's fine. I don't need to click anything else. What am I doing? Oh no, our leader died. Either of the first two appear to be fine to me.
Situation log updated.
Yugen Itzel has actually been awarded from the Alien Awareness Coalition.
Construction complete. Special project complete.
Oh, I got
Situation log
Yutton.
updated.
Where's Yutton? What's that one? Oh, it's miles away. Ah, awesome. It's actually in an area where I can get to.
Research complete. Fleeing aggressors.
Yeah, Space Amoeba. Who's dead now? Still that guy. Shields! Shields! Energy credits from technicians. Yeah, that I think we're going to need because we seem to be really being not that great at
Construction complete.
economical things at the moment.
Construction complete.
Could probably change this to an anchorage now.
Research complete.
Build it, just need the money. Alloy. Or consumer goods. Oh, you need amenities. Yeah, build that. We confirm that Yut and Majoris was the original homeworld of the Yut. The planetary suffered extensive orbital bombardment roughly 4 million years ago. Twisted metal skeletons are all that remain of the massive archaeologies that once covered the surface. From what we can piece together, it seems the Yut spent the better part of a million years searching local space for signs of intelligent alien life. When they finally encountered the Jabadini, a young race that had only recently achieved interstellar alien psychology, was a tremendous shock. The Yut leadership reached a consensus. The Jabadini had to be eradicated before they grew too powerful. A massive surprise attack was launched, which was beaten back at great cost for both sides. Despite the young age, the Jabadini were already experimenting with technologies the Yut had never considered, and eventually gained the upper hand. After less than a decade of warfare, the 2-million-year-old Yut Empire was utterly destroyed. Fascinating and sad at the same time. Well, I can activate a relic. I don't know what relics do yet. So, first up, we're going to get Form Federation. Okay, so it gives me... As the Yut never discovered the existence of hyperspace that depended on the long lifespans and cryotech technologies that go between the stars. This prototype cryo case was created by Yut scientists shortly before the Empire fell to the Jabadini. The cryofield generated by the core is well beyond the current levels of technology. So it gives us 120, it gives minus 20% up ship upgrade for 120 months, which is pretty good. 120 months, geez, 10 years, okay. Relic activation cooldown. 10 years, so it's got a 10-year cooldown, so once the effect expires you can use it again. Lastly is we can we activate it to give negative 20%, and its passive effect is all colonies start with an additional pop. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll celebrate diversity. Oh, I can find more secrets of the Yut. Okay. Consumer goods are a problem. Right, let's sell that. Food's fine for the moment. Consumer goods is a problem though. Yep. Sorry, I keep forgetting I need to turn that thing on. I forget I've turned it off.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Torpedoes. Let's go with torpedoes. What finished? Volatile ammunition. Okay, that's fine. I don't really need that again just at the moment.
Research complete.
I think I'll choose that one. It's a bit harder the more it goes on.
Research complete. System survey complete.
Go with that one. It's cheaper. Oh, there's your turn. Whoa, look at that stuff. Alright. Well, first up, you're going to go and build a starbase. Because that place looks awesome. Well, guys, I'm probably just going to call it here. I know it's a much shorter stream than normal, and that's my fault. There was a few, well, I was exhausted yesterday, so that's why I decided to leave this for a few hours to do it again. I'm not sure. I might actually continue it tonight, because I haven't actually thought of something to do as a quick look for tonight. That said, I would like to try and keep the schedule, so I'm not sure what I'll do tonight just yet. I will also be putting up the full video, well, the connected video on YouTube for Dark Souls 3, so that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll do a Dark Souls. Yeah, actually, that's what I might do. I know. I've got a plan. So yeah, I might do a little bit more Stellaris tonight anyway, because I know this has been a bit shorter than normal. So that's all. Well, I think it's all good. Hope it's all good. Hope everyone is enjoying the middle of the week. It's always that nice little hump day in the middle. And yeah, hope everyone has enjoyed watching. It's a little bit shorter Stellaris stream. We got into a war. We survived it. We've now got our military slowly up to something approaching a decent fleet, sort of, kind of, maybe.
Construction complete.
We need loads more consumer goods. Ack, need to stop. It's one of these games. Stop. Alrighty. So that's me. You've been watching The World of Clink. I'm your host, Colonel Clink. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. If you liked it, please tell me. If you didn't like it, please tell me. If you want to give me some new insults to use, please let me know of them. If you want to, so we can insult we can insult the other species of Stellaris. Alternatively, if you've got other suggestions for how I can make these videos better, please feel free to hit me up with them. If you really liked it, please hit follow or subscribe depending on whatever platform you are currently watching this on. Everyone, take it really easy. Have a great one. May your loins be long and full of fruit. Adios. Ciao. All of that. This is Colonel Clink, signing off.